Hey, Mean Matt here. So, let's talk about what I wanted to get off my chest. So, you could see the actual title. You know, everybody has their hero. Everybody also has their handpicked hero. The hero that you should cheer for. The hero when you hear sports. Or sports entertainment. Or whatever, you know. With professional wrestling in the 50s, it was Gorgeous George. In the 60s, Buddy Rogers. In the 70s, Ric Flair. In the 80s, Hulk Hogan. 90s, well, it was still Hulk Hogan up until Bret Hart in 93 or 92. 2000s, depending on what you want to look at it, Steve Austin or The Rock. And then later on, John Cena. And then in 2010, you still have John Cena. Um, and I probably already talked about John Cena. If I did not, I will do it again. I do want to talk about Dwayne Johnson's. Um, this guy is been he left wrestling in 2004, 1996, which was his debut, until WrestleMania 20, and then he decided to go off and do a movie career. And then 2000 2000, I can't even remember now. It was WrestleMania 27 is when they said, oh, The Rock is coming back. Ooh. So WrestleMania 27, The Rock comes back. WrestleMania 28, you have The Rock and John Cena. WrestleMania 29, you have The Rock and John Cena. WrestleMania 30, guess who's the fucking guy? It's The Rock. Well, you had The Rock as the guy who was the man who was the master of ceremonies, but in the beginning of that show, it was him, Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan. The three main guys who I just mentioned, who were real wrestling gods at that time. Don't quote me on that, I'm just fucking saying. You did miss Bret Hart, by the way, Vince. So, then, year after that, we had to have the Rock come out once again, you know, shoot the shit about Fast and Furious 5. We had to do that at WrestleMania. You had to have The Rock at WrestleMania 31. And then WrestleMania 32. You have this year The Rock guest hosting again in fucking Texas. You could have had, which I'll give you credit for that. You have Stone Cold Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels come out with Mick Foley for some reason, and they make asses of themselves with a New Day before kicking their ass. And there's people bitching about it, going, "Oh, I can't believe all the legends coming out and beating up the new talent and blah blah blah." That's the way it is. Whatever. The Rock is one of those people who should not be a big fucking deal. Here's a guy that, yeah, he does movies and whatever and blah blah blah. But I take a note from John Cena, of all people. Here's a guy who said, everyone loves The Rock because The Rock says he loves wrestling. The Rock says he loves the World Wrestling Entertainment. Yet he goes off and does movies and comes back every once in a while. Well, I stay for the past how many ever years and entertain the fans. So The Rock, basically, why, I'm not sure, is your fucking hero. Let's look at Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was in movies. Shit, Hulk Hogan was in Suburban Commando. Mr. Nanny, whatever. Doing that TV show. Tropic Thunder. He still showed up to WWE. He was still doing WWE, WCW. Still appearing there. Rock gets a movie career. What does he do? He fucking leaves. 2004. Fucking leaves. 2004. So what happens? We still. Well, I mean, we get John Cena eventually, so that's the way it is. So John Cena's the new guy. And then WrestleMania 27 comes around. And we have to have The Rock. Or no, before that, we have to have The Rock. Have The Rock's 39th birthday, which to me pissed me the fuck off. Because here's the thing. He turned 39. He didn't turn 40. Which would have made a lot more goddamn sense. He turned 39. So Vince McMahon had to shove his head so far up Ray Johnson's ass so we can have a night dedicated to Dwayne Johnson. So there you go. There is the thing. And, you know, it makes me sick to know that you have that part of WWE do that for a guy who's been out of action. And I can understand why people were making Bautista, and all this other stuff. Yeah, you know what? I understand people need to give people a chance, wrestlers a chance, because they come back because they're burnt out the first time. Shit has happened to Chris Jericho. In fact, if you don't fucking do anything with Chris Jericho, why have him on the TV? 9-time Intercontinental Champion, and he's not up there in the WWE title, heavyweight title. So fuck him. But no, we have to be nostalgic, and trust me, I am one for nostalgia. I love it. But there's a time and there's a place. Chris Jericho? Fine, whatever. You want to have Chris Jericho? Whatever. But do something with him. Do something with Rock. WrestleMania 30. WrestleMania 31, sorry. You could have had a setup match. You had Ronda Rousey promoting her movie. You could have had a setup match for WrestleMania 32. It would have been Triple H and Stephanie McMahon versus Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Ronda Rousey, who, by the way, is a huge wrestling fan. But no, you had to, Paul, you fucking idiot, you had to go after the WWE title and be the champion. So that match got screwed. It would have been awesome. But fucking Paul Levesque had to go. And yes, not Triple H. Paul Levesque had to go and win the fucking title. So this year, you had The Rock once again. It was actually a lot boring. It was more boring than last year. Well, I guess you have to give the Wyatts something to do. So, anyways, that's it for me. That's all I wanted to talk about, rant about. It'll be some other fucking time, I guess. Bye.